if you have not heard, the 2024 Standout Social Media Content and Copy Kit is now on pre-order for $29. So what I thought I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what is inside the kit. So rather than just write to you about it, I'm going to give you a sneaky peek inside. So here's the cover. Here's what the cover looks like. And then every month, so we start off with a calendar. And every month, you're going to get daily viral content prompts. So that's 366 days of viral content prompts. So these have been researched by a viral marketing specialist with 8 years experience and spent 12 months researching what actually works on social media. So you're going to be able to trust that these are ready for you to use, right? Now, on the left-hand side each month, you're also going to get an extra copywriting tip from me, so that the words that you use in your content, you can add a little extra sparkle to those words. So you've got 12 months of prompts. I'm just going to scroll past, there's no point. Every month, different false calendar, 366 days. And then we get to the next part of the kit, the bonuses. Right, so in here, you've got captivating hooks. 150 captivating hooks. Now, what these are the ways that you stand out, so that your post stands out of the newsfeed. You grab their attention from the very first sentence. So there's your hooks, 150 hooks. You can reuse, repurpose. By the time you filled in your content, you could use the same hook once a week, and it will still be very different. Right, so that's 366 daily viral content prompts. That's 150 captivating hooks. And then we get to the next part, which is 36 tried and tested, proven to convert calls to action. So you've got your ideas for your content. You've got a sizzling start. And here, with the calls to actions, you're going to end your content in a very powerful way. Now, these calls to actions are actually grouped together based on the result that you want. So if you want more shares, there's a set for shares. If you want more comments, there's a set for comments. If you want more sales, there's a set for sales, right? So you can look up the result that you want your post to deliver, written or video, and then you can choose the call to action that will meet that, give you that result. Now, that's the first three parts of what's in the kit. So next, part 4, what's in the kit, is my Sizzling Storyselling on social course. This is a 90-minute step-by-step framework for you to turn your prompts into stories, engaging and impactful stories that will sell on social. So now what you've got is you've got the ideas, you've got the framework to communicate the ideas in a way that will engage your audience, you've got a standout start hook, and you've got a proven to convert call to action. So that's 4 things that you've got in the kit. Number 5 is I'm going to show you my content batching system. Now, as a generator in human design, I used to believe that content batching was not my thing. It's not for us because we need to be constantly in response. And then by accident, I discovered how we can activate ourselves in response to batch. So I'm going to show you that process because it means that you can get ahead of yourself. You could use your prompts to schedule like a week. I can do 7 to 10 days in 30 minutes. So you could do a week, once a week, and have it all scheduled. You give it to your VA to schedule, and obviously that's going to save them time because they only have to do one and have to look at it once. You can schedule yourself and save you time. If you're saving your VA time, that's obviously saving you the investment in your VA time because they're not having to keep picking up the same job. Yeah. So I'm going to show you that process to make it easy for you to batch or to get ahead of yourself. You can use this process if you want to create a welcome sequence all in one go, because before this I could only ever do one thing at a time. I'd have to come back tomorrow and do the next one. But I'm going to show you, and you'll have your batch and you still have energy and inspiration and ideas left over. Like, that was a big thing for me. I'd be absolutely exhausted. I'll do two posts and that would be it. I'm going to show you my system that makes, this is not heavy, this is not creating bricks of content that people aren't going to read. This is high vibration magnetic marketing, and to get in advance, to get ahead of yourself. So that was number 5. Number 6, I'm going to show you in your human design chart. Now, this blew my mind when I found out. But inside your human design chart is your magnetic message. So not the topic of your message, not, it's not going to tell you must talk about copywriting, but it tells you kind of like the angle to take, the position to take with your message. And when you discover this, it's right there in your HD chart. When you discover this, I think you'll look at times that you've done this in the past and realize how much your audience loved it. So I'm going to show you where to find that. Now, as part of that, I'm also going to show you where you can find, we've actually got our success path coded into our human design chart as well. And this blew my mind as well, because when I found out mine, I realised that when I'd done this in the past, kind of in a way that felt potentially irrational, I'd always got great results. And if you like, it was like permission to do this thing again, even though everyone else was like, oh no, you shouldn't, that's a bit ambitious. And it was like, no, because it's here in my chart, it's okay. It is how it's meant to be. So I want to show you where to find that, and then you'll be able to interpret what that's saying and what that means to you. Again, it's not going to say you must do it this that way, but it's going to give you like the underlying permission. Right, so number 6, I think. Number 6 is your LinkedIn. I'm looking over there because I've got a link. Your LinkedIn newsletter. How to launch your LinkedIn newsletter. Now, what this means is you can use the content that you've created with your prompts and your hooks and your calls to actions and your storytelling to send it to your most engaged and likely to buy LinkedIn connections. This is like a little feature of LinkedIn that lets you get into the inboxes of people that are more than likely to buy than the general LinkedIn population. And if you haven't got an email list already, this is a great way to start it without having to give every one of them your opt-in form, right? If you have, it's a great way to grow it by inviting your LinkedIn connections or using LinkedIn's feature to email them and then incentivize them to come and join your email list. So that's like an extra bit of visibility for you using the inbuilt LinkedIn feature, so you can reuse your content that we've created using all the rest of it into LinkedIn inboxes without you're not compromising GDPR or anything like that, because it's inside LinkedIn, right? And then the last thing that's in this kit, this is number 7, is so every day of the year, or most days of the year, there's some kind of celebration. It's National Something Day or International Something Day. And what most people do is they look at which of those days are obviously relevant to their business. So that's fine. So you will find that maybe half a dozen of those days or a year will be directly relevant to your business. But that's not how my brain works. How my brain works is that I can kind of walk around it and see different angles. So those different angles could present you with a quirky opportunity to perhaps pitch to the press, maybe, or at the very least to join in with the topical hashtag conversation, because all of these days have got hashtags, and get involved in the conversation in a standout kind of way. So let me give you a really kind of silly example. So by the way, we're going to give you a spreadsheet of all of these days, and then I'm going to give you wherever I can. It's probably about a third of them, maybe a third to half of the days I can come up with something silly. Extra my random kind of quirky idea. So let me give you an example. This is the 4th bonus, by the way. there is a donut day. So I asked my husband, what would you associate with donut day? And he said, well, like if you're a donut company, you could talk about the donuts that you make, or perhaps if you supply a donut company, you could talk about what you supply, or the donut company that you work with. You could perhaps talk about if you go and eat donuts, what your favourite donut is, and favourite donut flavours, and start a conversation with your audience. Now, my brain went to all of those things, but it went a little extra as well. And it went to donut is a term that is used for when we do something a bit silly. Oh, I've been such a donut. So you could use donut day to start a conversation with your audience about something silly. And this is just, generally silly, funny, that you have done, or that you've seen done, or maybe that they do, that you could guide them in a different direction. To use donut day as a day to start a conversation about being a donut, right? That's just a silly little example, but that's the kind of way my brain goes. Okay, so the Standout social media content and copy kit is on pre-order right now for delivery before the end of the month. You saw the calendar was mostly done. We're just tidying it out, and then we're going to get it all into the membership area for your access. You're going to have it all full access by the end of November. Okay, so just a week and a bit to go. It's on pre-order right now for $29. So the link's in this post. If that's go and check it out. Click on the link, go and check it out. $29 for everything that I've just shared in this live stream. It's all yours. And it means that you can go into 2024 knowing that you've got what you need to increase your reach online, to boost your brand authority, to build stronger connections with your audience, and to generate more leads and sales. And what could be better than that, eh? $29. veronicapullum.co.uk/standout. Go grab your kit, and I'll see you inside. And I can't wait to see the content that you produce with your Standout social media kit. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.